This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
The private sector developments to play a crucial role in resuscitating Grand Bahama's lagging economy, the government assuring in a release that it's negotiating heads of agreements for major developments on that island, which once completed have the potential to spur numerous construction jobs during the developmental phase. Many new permanent and full-time jobs are expected to follow upon completion. Now, among the talked about projects is the Lucayan Strip reopening, the Urban Energies project alongside several others in the West End area. The government's also banking on its apiary program to create 30 new businesses. But doing so is one thing, ensuring there's an ease of doing business is another. There is the assurance then that efforts will be redoubled to reduce the red tape for local and foreign direct investors. On the tourism side of things, April's expected to bring additional stopover tourists via the new Bahamas Paradise vessel to complement the grand celebration. The Bahamas is looking to raise its profile overseas, and officials are hoping a recent meet and greet in New York with editors of top-tier media outlets as the trick. The first quarter of each year is said to be crucial in terms of reaching potential travelers seeking inspiration for spring break and summer vacations. That said, Tourism Minister Denisio Diaghilar and his Director General Joy Jibrilu spoke with journalists at the Wall Street Journal, Town and Country, Associated Press, Condé Nast Traveler, Travel and Leisure, People, Skift, and CNN on new developments throughout the destination, new ferry service, and airlift. In fact, officials say media outreach on behalf of the islands of the Bahamas has already secured the destination valuable placement on Condé Nast Traveler's 18 best places to travel in 2018 and Travel and Leisure's 50 best places to travel this year. However, the competition for visibility never stops. Numerous outlets are planning updates on the Caribbean following last year's devastating hurricanes. The Ministry of Tourism has already hosted writers from the U.S., Canada, and the UK. 2017 saw 76 complaints reported to the Bahamas Bar Association Ethics Committee, 4 of which were forwarded to the Disciplinary Tribunal for further action, 3 of which were settled, 6 closed, and 1 withdrawn.
Complaints not referred to the Disciplinary Tribunal are either awaiting information from the complainant or a response from the attorney concerned and are under active review by the Ethics Committee. Bar Council has placed increased emphasis on the work of the Ethics Committee and the Disciplinary Tribunal so as to ensure that members of the public and the attorneys who may be the subject of a complaint receive prompt, efficient, and transparent service. It is our continued desire to maintain and increase public and practitioner confidence in the processing and adjudication of complaints.
Bahamas Bar Association President Khalil Parker was at the time speaking at the 2018 opening of the legal year. He also spoke of the need for more legal aid, this while accepting that both magistrates and justices face a deficit when it comes to resources and support staff.
As Council is fully aware, our members are suffering the effects of systemic neglect. We have judges whose trial calendars extend into 2020 through no fault of their own, which constitutes an abuse of both the judges themselves and our clients who are being denied justice. It is a situation we cannot abide. It is a crisis in all but name. Without justice in a society, one would be foolish to hope for peace. If we neglect the justice system, we can only hope for enough police to chase down the consequences and a prison large enough to contain our collective falling.
The BBA president, though, expressed hope that the new year will bring a change within the judicial system.
It is my sincere hope as we embark on this renewed journey together, my Lord, that the executive, legislature, and the bar, on behalf of the judiciary and on behalf of its members, can speak with one voice so as to collectively ensure the judicial independence of governance and resources, which is necessary to make real the constitutional guarantee of a fair and impartial court. My Lord, I have been cautioned, as I have already acknowledged, that these prayers have been made before. However, my Lord, I am guided by the biblical philosophy that the wise will hear. And I am equally guided by the Bahamian philosophy that if you don't hear, you go feel.
Our final segment's up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.